Hey guys, it's Madelaine. Hello and welcome to I'm lazy and forgot to shoot a video this week, so you get a Q&A. Hey guys, it's Madelaine and today I'm doing
a Q&A
because nobody asked for it, but I forgot to shoot a video this week and it is the quickest thing that I can shoot and get out to you by tomorrow. I have been very busy, strangely, in quarantine. Somehow last week I was able to shoot a day in the life of quarantine video and get it out on time. This week, I don't know what came over me, but like so many things started happening. It feels like my industry is starting to kind of start back up again and go into different avenues of starting back up again. Things that you can do from home. So I've been really busy focusing on that kind of stuff. And then I realized today is already Tuesday and I have no video for tomorrow. So here we are. Let's just dive right in, shall we? Any hoosers. I asked you guys yesterday on Twitter and Instagram. If you don't follow me, here are my accounts. Hopefully I can shoot this in a way where editing is quick. So far, so good, champ. What can I tease for season 5 of Riverdale? I'm actually really excited because up until like 4 days ago, I couldn't talk about this, but it looks like our showrunner has finally put out that we are going to be jumping 5 years in the future for season 5, which is amazing news for a 25-year-old who plays 18. We're basically gonna skip the chunk of time that our characters would have gone to college. I think it will allow for have the story be more relationship driven, whereas if we went to college on the show, it would have become a messy situation of trying to go to different colleges to see characters. With that being said, who's to say what's gonna happen to your favorite relationships 5 years in the future? That's a long time, 5 years. I've never had a 5-year relationship. I guess we'll find out. I don't even know when we go back to shoot yet. Next question, have I been talking to any of my castmates? Actually, I talk to all of my castmates. I talk to Lily every day, I talk to Camila every day, I talk to Vanessa every day, obviously. We've been really focusing on FaceTiming, and Lily and I are able to see each other because we originally quarantined together, so I see some of her. Our dogs are like best friends, so we kind of set them up for play dates. And honestly, the most important thing for me has been checking in with my friends and making time for those FaceTimes, so I have been actively talking to the castmates. Yes, we all talk to each other all the time. Reenact my reaction when I watched Vanessa walk down the aisle at her wedding. No. I mean, I was literally crying. Once the floodgates had opened, I couldn't close them. But happy tears. It was just like a really beautiful moment to see my best friend marrying her soulmate. Aww. Also, I just realized I'm very much like in a jungle theme today. I didn't mean to, but I just got this new leather jacket and I have my new wallpaper, so jungle theme. What's currently my favorite TV show? Well, I just finished Ozark season 3. Oh my god, it's so amazing. What else do I love? I want to start Outer Banks. I feel like I see everybody talking about that show, so I kind of want to start that. And Married at First Sight. I love that show.
Whatever, don't judge me.
What shows have I been binge watching? Well, I binge watched the first season of Dead to Me like a year ago or whenever it came out, and I just found out that the second season is out, so I'm very excited to binge watch that.
But again,
I haven't really had a lot of time to binge watch, which is a strange thing to say because this should be the time to binge watch, but I honestly haven't. I've been so busy during quarantine, and also I moved into a new house during quarantine, which was a whole thing on its own, and I was gonna vlog it, but honestly I was so stressed out trying to find furniture and build it all myself that I didn't. But yeah, moving into my house and like then catching up on all the work I didn't do while moving into my house and trying to build a home in the middle of a quarantine has been challenging within itself, so I haven't had a whole bunch of time to be binging. But I hopefully will have time to start binging soon, so if you have favorite shows to binge, let me know in the comments below because I'm always looking for new recommendations. Oh, and favorite books! Please send me your favorite books. I need more books to read. I much prefer reading books to watching TV right now. If I could turn into any animal, what would it be and why? What? Maybe my own dog. What is the oldest thing that I own? Funny you should ask. Recently I spoke to my psychic. I don't want to hear anything about me having a sidekick, and he told me that I need to get my childhood bear back from my mom. So she's going to be FedExing me my little stuffed animal bear from when I was a kid. Her name is Angie and she's so cute. What's the first thing I'm going to do when quarantine is over? I am feeling a little insane about this whole situation and I'm a little scared for the states to open back up. I'm going to pretty much stay planted in this exact spot for quite some time, I imagine. But once I feel comfortable enough to go back out into the real world, I just really want to go to a restaurant. What movies can you practically quote from start to finish? Well, You guessed it, Harry Potter, especially 1 through 3. I can 100% quote The Sorcerer's Stone. I can like 99% quote Chamber of Secrets, and I can like 98% quote Prisoner of Azkaban. I'm like half good at Goblet of Fire, and then after that, there are like bits and pieces I can quote for the rest of the movies. What is the most interesting thing I've read this week?
Funny you should ask me that question.
If you had asked me that 3 hours ago, I wouldn't have an answer. But Vanessa just sent me an article. The headline is, should you oil your belly button for clearer skin on your face? An oil designed for your belly button could be the skincare savior you've been missing. So I read an entire article about putting oil inside of my belly button. I'm not sure if I'm going to partake in this method. I will let you know if I choose to do it. I think she plans on doing it though. Do I make friends easily or am I shy? I personally feel like I don't make friends very easily and that I am very shy. I'm very good at like making people feel comfortable around me. I think that's one of my skills in life. How old was I when I learned to ride a horse? I think I was like 7 or 8. My dad's best friend owned horses, so I would ride all the time on his horses. I wouldn't say I'm like spectacular at riding horses. I do really love riding horses and I do really miss it, although it kind of hurts your What is my most used emoji? Let's look. It goes red heart, broken heart, the little eyeballs, a flower, the yelling man, and then the star.
Weird.
It changes every day, honestly, depending on who I'm texting. My favorite thing to do in quarantine. I love making lists and I love crossing things off my to-do list. It feels so good. So I have this little thing called the productivity planner. I know you must all think I'm insane for having so many things to do during quarantine.
I feel like I'm so busy.
I put therapy in here, I put my meditation in here. Like I really plan out my day so that I feel good about my day when I go to bed at night. What was it like being in The Simpsons? Oh my god, so if you guys didn't know, my Simpsons episode aired a week and a half ago. I never in my wildest dreams could have conceptualized being on one of the most iconic television shows in history this early on in my career. I'm so grateful and I'm really happy and proud of our work. What is my favorite quarantine snack? Now here's the problem. I never snack, but in quarantine, I just would prefer to snack all day because I've got a
bomb-ass pantry in my new house.
So I've really been loving these plant-based cheddar squares made out of cassava root. I think they're called plant snacks. They're so good. Would I ever make a TikTok account?
No.
How do you make yourself cry for scenes? I'm just in the moment. I don't know how to describe it. I'm not a result actor. When a scene says, and then she cries, I don't actually want to think about crying in the scene. I want to feel everything the character's feeling. If you're on the right project like Riverdale, they trust me creatively enough to know that I'm connected to her enough to know whether or not she would be crying in those scenes. So I don't really ever try to make myself cry. Who is my celebrity crush? Eddie Redmayne. Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. Oh, he's so cute. Any advice for a fellow ginger? Wear sunscreen, and that's for everyone. Breakfast, lunch, or dinner? Lunch. Where is Olive right now?
Here's Olive. Hi, stinky butt.
Who would survive a zombie apocalypse, me or Cheryl? Cheryl, because she can shoot a bow and arrow. I mean, I can shoot a bow and arrow, but Cheryl can shoot a bow and arrow better. Does that make sense? Any at-home work tips? Well, this kind of goes along with getting a good planner, but budgeting out your time is really important, and also being kind to yourself, especially during quarantine, is something that I struggle with a lot. I have to really force myself, like actually take time off during quarantine. What is one thing I can't go a day without in quarantine? Coffee.
I can't go a day without coffee ever in my life.
I can't go without Olive cuddles.
I really can't skip a workout. If I skip a workout, I feel so weird all day because there's not a lot of activities and I can't really leave my house. So I really try to make working out a priority, especially during quarantine. Do I have a crush on someone?
I am working on loving myself in therapy every day.
How do I cope with anxiety during quarantine? How am I dealing with my mental health? Let me know if you guys would want to see a video on mental health and how I'm dealing with that during quarantine. I'd say the main things for me are I do therapy once or twice a week, every week. I never skip it. I'm trying to meditate at least 3 times a week, if not every day. That really helps me calm my anxiety. I've been journaling a lot. Why am I no longer quarantining with Lily? This is a question I actually get a lot of the time. Lily and I were in Vancouver when the lockdown happened. Her and I had to think very quickly on our feet to get back to LA. So within 48 hours, we were on a plane back here and going to an Airbnb together. I had already found my house at that point. So I knew I was moving into my house April 1st. It was so much fun quarantining with Lily. Where did Olive's name come from? This is one that I get a lot. I used to have a dog named Fig, and we thought Fig and Olive was a cute name for our dog, so we named Olive Olive. And I don't even like olives. So now I just have a dog named Olive. Anyways, that is it for this week's video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I hope it wasn't too boring. I feel bad because I know this is such a cop-out, and everybody knows Q&As are a cop-out, but
Love you, baby. I'm doing my best.
subscribe for weekly videos. Subscribe to be along for the ride. I hope you guys enjoyed this video today. I hope you're all staying sane, safe, and healthy during quarantine and lockdown and during this time in general. And I will see you guys hopefully next week with another video.